Welcome to the AggroCast, the official podcast at AggroGamer.com. This is episode 57, and I am back, bitches. This is Michael Camacho, and with me, as always, right after CES, they had a lot of fun. It's Brian Bentley and Ben Wynn.
What's up?
Just shoot
All right.
me now.
That's it?
Yes, I'm not feeling too well right now.
I don't blame you. I had a little cold myself. So you guys were out in Vegas, CES. I listened to the last two podcasts. I hope everybody else has. They were really good. I'm going to tell you guys right now, I was really pleased with the last two podcasts.
Yeah,
I'm glad.
Oh,
I mean, I really enjoyed listening to them, and I hope everybody else did.
I'm really
you guys
glad
have fun?
What's that?
You guys had fun?
Oh yeah,
oh yeah.
especially Saturday night. When we
Yeah,
walked out
Saturday
the
night
strip.
was a good time.
Yeah.
Any stories from the Adult Entertainment Expo?
Besides trying to get in as press and people directing us to the press area, and seeing that they cost about $80 to get in, no, not really.
Wow.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
$80?
$80.
Well, that was discounted.
for one day.
That was discounted for us because we
Oh,
were
yeah.
shit. Yeah, see, I'd like to go check that out at least once. I don't think I'd ever go more than that, but I'd like to see it at least once in my life, just to be like, yeah, I went. I saw all the crazy shit in there.
Oh, There's some interesting people walking in and out, though. I mean,
Oh, I'm sure. This is people that haven't left their mom's basement in probably since the BlizzCon.
happens
Probably.
since BlizzCon.
I had to say it. Oh, I had to go there. Sorry, Ben.
Well, whatever.
No, I'm kidding.
But seriously, it's not.
Yeah. So while you guys were at CES, I spent my time pretty much working, playing games, stuff like that. I'm trying to think if anything exciting happened. I don't think so. Been pretty boring lately. Yeah, so how were your trips back?
Mine was actually uneventful, which is really good. My only real story for the whole thing was my DS died like 10 minutes out.
Wow.
So that's all I had left. It was just 10 minutes till we landed. So I played the in-flight trivia game. I am now the top-rated person of all time on the plane.
Wow.
Yeah.
Not too shabby?
No, it was pretty good.
Wow, that's awesome, dude. My flight back, it was stalled for like a good 20 minutes because something went wrong apparently, and everything was fixed, but they just had to go through the paperwork. So me and the people next to me, they were like, we're all passed out right before the flight even began. Got up, took off. I think I slept for like another 20 minutes. Woke up, watched Star Trek on my iPod, and then decided I'm gonna write a little bit. So that's where I realized, yeah, I need a netbook.
Yeah. There were a couple times during this thing, I mean, it really...
I tried to tell you guys at E3, netbook's the way to go.
Yeah, I know. It's not like I have really the funds at the moment to do that, but maybe before PAX I'll have one.
They're getting cheaper. I think you can find them for like $280 now, $300.
Yeah, actually, I think cheaper than that, actually.
Probably. They're
But,
perfect for stuff like that. Like, I don't know, I'm just tired of... I like my 17-inch widescreen, but I like taking that when I'm going to, like, training or something somewhere. But when I'm walking around all day, like in E3 or something, and I gotta go to a press room and type, I do not want to be carrying around that big-ass laptop all day.
Yeah.
It was rough.
So I'm planning on probably getting a netbook, hopefully before PAX East and whatnot. So
Yeah.
Other than that,
I hear WoW will run on netbooks.
I'm
so
sure.
will Torchlight, which I will probably play Torchlight over WoW anyway. So
Yeah.
So So, did anybody watch the playoffs at all?
No, but my cousin went to the
I kept on
Packers.
getting. I have a application on my touch called Sports Tab, and so I was checking the scores, who did what and whatnot, and wow, Baltimore really handed New England ass whooping, huh?
Oh yeah.
And I love it because I hate New England. I hate Tom Brady. The fact he was getting booed was just like, oh, it felt so good.
I think it's funny that the New England Patriots fans have totally turned into like the Atlanta Braves fans who just expect them to win every year.
Yeah.
Basically.
And I'm guessing it was one hell of a comeback from Green Bay at Arizona.
Oh my god, that was crazy. I decided I wasn't going to watch the game. I figured it would be a blowout for Arizona, and it was for like the first 3 quarters. And then it was like, I think they were up by like 2.5 touchdowns. Next thing I know, it says like 45-45 overtime.
Yeah.
What? Wait, what the fuck did I miss? Why didn't I watch this game? And next thing you know, it's like they win off of
A fumble recovery.
fumble that didn't even touch the ground.
No, it was what happened was that I saw the replay and the guy hit him in front, and you could just see Rodgers like somewhat like throwing the ball down, but Rodgers kicked the ball up and it ran right into the defender's lap, literally,
Wow.
and he just ran right in. And it was just like I was like, wow.
This is the greatest day ever.
Dude, the fact that you didn't see the game though, one of my friends sent me the YouTube video of the game highlights. Ben, you'll appreciate this. Preston caught a touchdown and did the Scott Hall imitation.
No way.
Dead fucking serious.
That's
It was
fantastic.
fucking awesome. He was like pumping his fist and then put out like the outsider edge. I was like, that is awesome.
Nice.
You ever
I'm
watch
gonna
that,
have to watch that.
Brian?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I used to watch WCW in the day. 'Cause I was a WCW person, not an NWO person.
Remind me. I'll have to send you guys the video. It's like at like a certain time limit that it is. Or actually, Ben, if you're on my Facebook, it should be on my page, like my profile. My boy Jonesy put it there. But oh my god, when I saw it, I feel like I watched it like 10 times. Like that is so awesome. Like that's the best touchdown celebration ever. Because I was a huge Scott Hall fan. Always been. Razor Ramon, Scott Hall. Because he's the bad guy.
Did anyone else see that Hogan's trying to make another comeback?
I thought it was.
TNA.
TNA, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, really? Does this really need to happen?
Yes, because he has no money.
Yeah, his wife's taking it all.
Well,
Shacking up with like a 20-year-old.
yeah, so I'm like, well, maybe he should have kept his dick in his pants.
Well, maybe it's worth it. When you're that age, I'm sure it is.
Oh, God.
But, so anybody drinking anything tonight or just me?
Just
I
like,
think it's just you. I have water.
I got Devil's Milk.
never heard of it.
It's like a barley wine ale.
Interesting.
10.6% alcohol.
Damn.
I got a pint on me. 1 pint and 6 ounces. It looks like. Let me see. Yeah. You have to drink it out of a sifter.
Really?
Yeah, it's more like a wine type deal, so they serve it like that. Oh, it's so good. Because they actually started selling Claw beer in stores here in Maryland. So I picked it up. Yeah, I picked it up on New Year's Eve. I just hadn't drinking it yet, so I was like, gotta get that shit. So I got my drink for the night.
Oh, yeah, drank.
Get crunk.
Yes, get crunk.
That doesn't sound like coming from you at all. Yes,
Yeah, I know.
get crunk. Can you sound any whiter? No, I'm just kidding.
I actually probably could.
Don't do it.
Yeah.
So, why don't we get into what we've been playing? I've been playing a very recent game, and I have a surprise as well for another game I've been playing, and I've been playing a game that you two both love.
Oh god.
So I started playing Bayonetta. After playing the demo, I was kind of like, I don't know if I want to pick this up. I don't know. Finally, I just said, screw it. I want a new game to play. I'm gonna pick it up. I love the demo. So I jumped into it, and from the get-go, you feel like a fucking badass. You're kicking the shit and beating the crap out of everybody. Basically, it's very, what do you call it? I don't know, it's kind of expletive, is that the word? I can't think right now. But, Rebel FM, okay, everybody knows Rebel FM. Arthur Geese was kind of talking about how this game is kind of wrong for the way it portrays Bayonetta, which I think it's all tongue-in-cheek and it's just having fun. Like, it's meant to be overly sexy and stuff like that, to the point where it's kind of like, you almost groan at times. Like, there's one scene where she, like, shoots at the camera to wrap her legs around a guy, but it's like she's spread eagle at the camera. But talking to all, like, a lot of the female gamers I know, they all want to play the game. They think it's fucking awesome.
Oh, sorry.
So I was like, well, it can't be that bad if they don't care. I think it's just people trying to sound all uppity, you know, trying to be on the right side of things. But
I guess a lot of it depends on how they actually, depict it overall.
I think the biggest thing is the fact you're going to Paradiso, aka like heaven, and you're killing angels and all this. I'm surprised this hasn't been picked up by Fox News. Let me tell you that much. Even if it is fake, I mean, it is a lot of like Greek, Mayan. There's a bunch of different things thrown together in this. But it's kind of like one of those things like, I'm surprised they haven't picked this up. Because I think this would go over horribly with the right.
With the Bible.
With the religious right. But I think it's a great game. The character design looks great. The graphics look great on the 360. I've heard the PS3 is kind of iffy. It's very fluid in combat. Like, you're constantly shooting from enemy to enemy, jumping back and forth. It doesn't take a lot of effort to really get the moves down. Trying to think what else. You can upgrade the weapons. You can get new weapons. New moves you can purchase. You get halos. Like, everybody you kill pretty much drops halos, and you pick them up, and that's kind of like your currency to turn in to get better weapons from this dealer, who's kind of like the devil or whatever, who has one of the best lines. He's like, "And no, I will not put a chainsaw on your arm." Classic. I was like, that's fucking classic. But yeah. So the sexual material is very over the top, like I said. Even when she does like her special moves, like the climax, they call them the climax moves. Surprise!
Oh, wow. Okay.
Like her hair comes off her body because that's her costume, and like you can get an ass shot every once in a while too. But it's cool the way whether you're doing a climax move or a torture move, it'll tell you what button to keep tapping repeatedly, and it gives you like more points, more score off of it.
Is it necessary to do all that?
You don't have to keep tapping.
No. I meant, like, to have it that way.
I think it's cool. I think it changes the game up. It gives you more to do. Well, this is the thing. Every battle you're in, they give you a score. Okay. It scores you. So the more special moves like that you pull off, the better your score. I'll get to that in a minute. There is one torture move that's very... like, even I was like, wow. Like, there's some chick angel you fight, and you throw her, or you pull her onto, like, this riding horse. Like, she's, like, spread out on this riding horse as a torture move, and it's pretty out there. This is definitely a game that it should not be played by anyone. That's still in high school. Like, if you're high school or below, and I don't care, if you're a parent, don't even let your kids see you playing this while they're in the room. Like, this is definitely a mature game.
Wow.
Now, when you're in battles, like J-pop style music's just blasting. I fucking love it. This is, like a lot of podcasts have been saying, Japan the video game. It just feels like it was made for me. Like, I play it and I'm like, this is fucking great.
The greatest game ever. So the big question then is it worth 40 out of 40? From
No.
like Famitsu gave it?
No, it's not even worth the 9.5s, and I've actually seen some 10s. I'll have my review up. You know we don't do review scores. I don't want to say it here, what my review would be.
Yeah. No, I wasn't asking you to put a score.
No, but it's not perfect. I'll get to the frustrations now.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead.
No, it's fine. Early on in this, the big boss battle in the very first one, the huge boss battle you're fighting, maybe not the very first one, but there's one where it's got like 2 dragons on them. There's no real direction. It throws you into the battle. It doesn't like scan or pan around the area to show you what you should be looking for. So I spent the time running around from this guy, basically only being able to use my guns because I didn't exactly know what I should be doing. Because the dude's freaking towering over you. Finally, I realized there's something in the middle that I don't want to give anything away, but I picked that up and it got to me to where I needed to be, and eventually you figure it out. After that, I found it kind of easier to go into boss battles, because I realized that they don't tell you shit, so you just have to go at it.
Right.
But it would have been nice, at least in the early ones, to get some kind of direction going on. The platforming elements at times can be a little iffy. I'd make jumps that I'm clearly making, but for some reason I'd fall off or something. It's not major, it's not game breaking at all, it's just little annoyances. There was one more thing. Oh, the scoring thing. I don't like the scoring thing. I don't like the fact that the battle will be like 2 weaklings and they score me. And I'm like, fuck, can't we just throw a little more at me? And the scoring's okay, but if you take even 1 hit of damage, you could be at a bronze, or you could be at a silver or gold medal instead of the platinum or pure platinum. It's very touchy depending on the battle you're in, of how much damage you can take and stuff. I also feel it just takes you out of the element of the game. It feels too arcadey at that point when you're giving me scores and stuff. And I know that's kind of a Japanese thing, but I'm kind of wishing that they left that out. It's just not necessary in my opinion. Other than that, I really didn't find anything else wrong with the game. I'm very close to finishing it. I will say I'm almost 6 hours in and I'm at about to start chapter 11. There's 13 chapters 13 chapters plus a prologue in the beginning, an epilogue, and I've been told don't put your controller down when the credits start rolling. So.
Okay.
So there's technically 16 chapters, I guess. So I think it's about 7 to 8 hours. I'm still deciding if I'm going to keep it after this or trade it off on Goozex, because I might want to play through again. I'm not sure. But
with the different costumes and whatnot that you can have.
Yeah, you can get different costumes and stuff as you play through the game. I haven't been buying those. I've just been buying techniques more than anything, like more moves. It's a really good game. I suggest trying it out. This is definitely not going to be for everyone, though. I'm telling you, this is going to be a game, you're either going to love it, or you're probably going to hate it. So, I never played the Devil May Cry series. The little bit I have played of it, I never really liked, but I really enjoyed this game. Oh, and the story doesn't make much fucking sense.
It's from Japan. Did you expect it to?
I know, I'm just putting it out there. The story doesn't make much sense, so. But, overall, cool game. I'm enjoying it. And that's what matters. So look for my full review up in the next couple days. If this doesn't get up on time, it'll probably already be up. So also been playing Torchlight a bit. Enjoying that. I'm usually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm not into the Diablo style games much, but I'm really enjoying that game. So.
And?
I've played about 2.5, 3 hours. Just been running the dungeon mostly. At the point where I think it's the glyphs you have to get. I've got like 2 of the 3 or 2 of the 4,
yeah,
remember?
I know where you're at.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm just at that point. Got my chick character, of course.
Figured.
So you did the
Hunter or whatever.
the ranged.
Mm-hmm. So, that's a cool game. I really like it. I like the graphic style. I do wish that you can make the graphics look a little better, but it is what it is. I paid $10 for it. I'm not going to complain.
Yeah. Oh no, I mean it's definitely. I'd even say it's worth the $20.
I actually wish I had waited an extra week when it went on sale for $5. Damn it.
It's definitely worth.
Oh, after playing it, it's definitely worth the $20. But since it wasn't my style of game, I was just kind of waiting.
Yeah. No worries.
And the other game I've been playing recently.
This is good.
Ben is gonna be like, "What the fuck?" I've been playing WoW.
Who are you?
Yeah.
So, basically, my friend at work, Justin, decided, hey, you should come play WoW. If I refer you, we start off at the same level, we get 300% experience all the way up to level 60. So he goes, we can get you up there really quick. Try it out, and I was like, I don't know. Finally I said, fuck it, let's try it. So I went out and picked up a new copy of WoW, because I did try it before, but since you can't use the same thing when you're starting a new account, the same serial and all, I was kind of screwed, so I had to go buy a new copy. So I picked that up, started playing it, and it's fun now that I'm playing with a friend, because before my friends kind of left me high and dry the first time I played.
Yeah.
Ben was about the only one that played with me. And, but my friends who actually tried to get me into the game were always like, oh, we'll come help you, but we're doing this other thing right now. We'll be there. And then they never come, and I was just like, well, fuck this. This game sucks.
Yeah. Well, MMOs are always better with someone to play with.
Yeah. So playing with him, 2 days, I've gotten up to level 24. And that's probably about 4 hours in. His friends just restarted some characters with another guy that just started, and they're already at level 40 within 10 hours.
Jesus.
Fucking ridiculous how quickly you level in that game now.
Yeah.
It took me like a month to get level 26 last time I played.
It is understandable though. I mean, like, you want people to get to the end content. I mean, like, that's the reason we're all playing really deep down.
And that's what hurt Ion. Is how much of a pain it was once you got your wings. It was kind of like, now we're going to make this game extremely excruciating. We all know you enjoyed the first 10 levels, now we're going to be like, throw everything in the kitchen sink at them.
Either that or they just focus so much on those first 10 levels.
Yeah. Everything else is a grind after that. And normally I'd be able to do it, but like Ben, he was kind of like, kind of bored with it, and so put it down. And at that point, I'm like, I don't fucking play anymore. I don't know anybody in this game. Everybody else I know in this game is on different servers, and you can't transfer yet, so it wasn't worth it.
Oh yeah, did I tell you? You remember Chris?
Yeah.
Yeah, he got banned.
How?
They thought that he was farming.
Wow.
Yeah.
Was he?
So
He probably was.
We know someone that got banned.
Is that Mystic?
Yeah.
He probably was.
No, he said he wasn't. Which he wasn't. He had his own guild and everything, and they wanted to do the end content with a PvP and all that, but but they accused him of farming and they banned his account.
Wow.
So he got to like all the way up to like 15. What was it? What was the end level cap? 50?
No, I thought it was 60.
60, I think.
60. Yeah, he got to 59, and it was so close to 60 that they banned him. They didn't ban just him. They banned like, I want to say, was it 10,000 other characters?
Wow. That's cold.
Yeah, they're ruining their own game, so.
The thing is, they're sort of like Nintendo, you know? I mean, like, they don't need to do anything. They just, if someone gets in their way, they just swat them away and...
But that's the thing with NCSoft, it's kind of like, you guys have been doing MMOs for this long. How are you still making these same mistakes? It shouldn't happen. But,
oh no, I completely agree.
So, but yeah, I've been playing WoW. I'm having fun. I'm not like playing it constantly. I'm just playing kind of like here and there.
Oh.
If I have a couple hours this night, a couple hours that night.
Yeah, exactly.
But I figured if I want to play it, I got to play it now before Cataclysm hits, so I can really go through all the old areas and see what they look like before they get completely changed.
So are you playing Horde or Alliance?
Alliance.
Yeah.
So let's see, 20, you said 26?
I'm at level 24.
Oh, 24.
I've been running instances right now.
So you were probably in, what is it, Redwood or Redland or something like that, I think?
Westfall, but we're
Okay.
not really in Westfall. Like, we're not really doing anything there. We're just kind of like hanging around Stormwind and running instances as much.
Okay.
I'm not really doing many quests. Like, we're leveling so quick with this 300%. We'll have like half the quests still left to do, and we'll just abandon them because we're too high of a level to even worry about them.
Yeah.
We're getting like 3,000 experience per quest.
Wow.
It's fucking ridiculous. We'll turn in something, it's like a quarter of my bar moves up. Every like 4 or 5 quests I'm leveling.
Oh, see, that's not right.
Wait, what did you pick, humans?
I picked come on man, you know me better than that. I picked Night Elf.
Oh god.
Cause I'm a Night Elf Mohawk. Dude, my friend had the grenades and hit my character with it as soon as we walked in. I was like, you asshole.
Hey, man, it's Mr. T.
Dude, it's so great when you hover over the icon, it goes, you pity the fool.
That's fantastic.
I just died. So I was like, dude, I'm just keeping this on. I was like, we went into our first instance, I was like, hit me with the Night Elf Mohawk. So I was running around the instance going, I pity the fools.
That's hilarious.
Wow.
Yeah.
And as my rogue, I've been doing probably, when we go into instances, I'm second in DPS, how much damage I've been doing, so.
In damage meters?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, I've been doing about second every time we go into one.
I have no idea what that means.
Just, they have programs where you can calculate who's doing the most damage and stuff, and I usually come in second. It's usually a mage beating me out,
Oh, yeah.
so.
Well, yeah. I don't know what I disagree to.
But I'm having fun with it. I mean, it's not an excellent game, but I just want something to play online with other people besides first-person shooters. So that's kind of what I'm doing until another MMO comes along that I really want to play, like Agents.
Star Wars.
Star Wars. Oh yeah, Star Wars: The Old Republic is a definite.
Yeah. Yeah. I already told Vanessa. She's like, yeah, I know.
That's gonna be your next lifetime subscription.
Yeah, seriously.
It's
I mean,
BioWare.
who knows?
They're really.
May not be that good. Who knows?
I don't know. They're basically saying they're trying to push for single player content in that game though.
Yeah.
I think I read somewhere that it's not going to come out until 2011.
No. Did you check our site?
No. Not recently, because I didn't get up until like 5:30 today, so.
Corey wrote an article actually talking about it.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Well, this is a tweet that I saw, so.
Yeah, it'll be nice to see. It says, they have not announced a specific date. We can confirm that we are targeting a spring 2011 release for Star Wars: The Old Republic. Which is good. I don't want them rushing that shit out. Not like the Star Trek one. God, that company just freaking released Champions and you're already putting out another one?
Yeah, I know, right?
Plus, Star Trek sucks. I said it. Star Trek sucks!
I don't know. I mean, Ryan Scott hated it.
Yeah. Dude, I think Geekbox has become my number one.
It's so great.
Rebel FM used to be on number one, but now Geekbox is just, I don't know. I guess it's because how much they talk about, like, different things.
Yeah, things that aren't.
That and I like GameSpy debriefings because you get Anthony Gallegos and Ryan Scott and the other guys on there. Have you guys listened to that one?
No.
Oh my god. It's Anthony Gallegos, Ryan Scott, sometimes Will Tuttle, and these two Brians that are on there as well. I don't want to say their names so I'll screw them up, so I'll just say the Brians. They start talking about some more geekier shit than the Geek Box.
Wow.
They'll break into full MMO conversations, Star Wars, like stuff about Star Wars, like fiction. It is hilarious. Like, I'm telling you, gotta listen to the GameSpot debriefings. If you like Anthony Gallegos and you like Ryan Scott, they're both together and they work great together, kind of like they were on GFW Radio.
Yeah.
So. But, so, Ben, why don't you tell us the games you actually got to play during your time at CES? Not like at CES, but during the time.
Pretty much the only games I got to play outside of CES while I was in Vegas was pretty much Tetris Minis for the PSP.
What do you think of that?
It's got that classic feel and whatnot, but it feels updated. The music definitely is, I don't know if it's an upgrade or whatnot, but it's pretty much the same beat, but just, I guess, more futuristic, I guess.
I love Tetris on the PSP.
Oh no, I love it
great.
too. You kidding me? I can sit there. I was sitting there for hours, and I was playing it a little bit before my flight landed too. Other than that, Rock Band 2.
What the fuck was that?
I have no idea, to be honest with you.
Sound like a gunshot went off in the background.
Nice.
I'm afraid to go out there. No, I played Rock Band 2 with David and his girlfriend Chelsea, and she was singing. David was on guitar and I was playing bass, so it was good times right there. So. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on out there, so I'm not gonna go check.
Man, that gunshot sounded like another Lions fan off themselves.
Yeah, probably. I wouldn't be surprised. The draft is coming! Oh god!
So, yeah. Brian, what about your limited play?
Yeah, I really haven't been playing much. I've been playing Lot Row, of course, put in some time with that. And I finally started on my trip and then kept playing it while I was on the return flight, but Chrono Trigger on the DS. And you guys are right about everything you've said about it. It's fantastic.
This is the first time you've ever played it, right?
Yeah, this is my first time through for reals, yo.
Great game. Marl, fucking hot.
It's almost like I can't, there isn't enough things to say because the music is fantastic. I'm never at a loss for what I should either do next or, going out and just doing whatever.
You know what the crazy thing is? That game's not even in my top 5.
Of all time?
Yeah, for role-playing games.
I don't know if I'd go that far quite yet. I mean, it's still early, but...
It's a great game, but I couldn't put it in my top 5. A lot of people have it as their number 1, though.
What is?
I'm really enjoying it. I mean...
Chrono Trigger.
Oh.
I'm not ready to make those sort of statements yet, but I'm really enjoying my time with it. I've put in about 7 hours or so, and I'm just loving it. So that's really all I've been playing.
So where are you at in the game? Are you at the robot area?
I just got to the end of the world. So I went and for whatever reason I went to the super prehistoric land.
Yeah.
As I could. That's it. I've been killing things there, and I'm like, well, I can't obviously continue. I'm missing something, I think. But yeah, that's where I'm at.
Cool. Yeah, you can get 7 different endings, I believe.
I think so.
Yeah, I think it's 7 different endings.
Well, I've always been picking kind of like the good thing to do.
Yeah.
I'm always helping people. Now, depending on your actions, can you either be charged, like when they put you in, court? Like, can the vote be different, or is it always what I got?
They always change it up.
Oh,
like,
okay.
if you don't help the person, then they're like, oh, they didn't help this person.
Right, because I had the girl come in who I helped her find her little kitty, So she came and testified for me. But I totally forgot to ask Marlo if she was alright before going to pick up the pendant, because I was like, oh, I need to pick up the pendant and give it to her. So I totally got screwed on that.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it's amazing. So, alright, I'll stop.
Oh, that's cool.
But I'm just really, really enjoying it.
So it sounds like everybody got at least some gaming in besides what they played at CES.
Yeah.
That's good, that's good. I'm sure everybody's ready to get back to more gaming.
I'm actually kind of happy I'm not reviewing anything this month, and I kind of just have a chance to actually just play some games.
Yeah, I'm in trouble. I got Sands of Destruction coming in for DS.
Yeah.
That's why I need to finish Bayonetta, because that should be here tomorrow or Thursday. And I'm going to have to beat that, review that before Mass Effect 2. Plus, I have to finish my Mass Effect 1 third playthrough before I get Mass Effect 2. I gotta review that as well. I'm gonna need a break.
Yeah. Well, I felt burnt out once I got the Spirit Tracks one up. I just felt burnt out, so.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, Sands of Destruction, I'm hoping to review it, but it may come down to the point where I'm like, fuck it, I'm not gonna do it. That's kind of like one of those in-betweens. If I have time, I'd like to get that done between Bayonetta and Mass Effect 2. But with work and all, it's tough. Plus, I'm not one to sit on my DS at home when I could be playing games on my big screen.
Yeah. Speaking of big screens, the 152-inch plasma.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I tried to take that home with me. They didn't let me. Didn't fit in my bags. I would have had to check it in.
No,
Ben?
awesome.
You dying, Ben?
Ben, you okay?
Oh, no, he's dead. Well, anyway, let's keep...
I call his consoles. Well, you can have his 360. I'll take the rest.
Yeah, I'll take 360.
Ben, you there?
He probably
Yeah,
put
just
himself
slowing
on
down. Hold on.
dying.
Okay. Hey, we're just making sure.
Yeah. It's not like we were already divvying up all your stuff.
Yeah, I heard you, fucking assholes.
Well, if you need a break, we can go to On the DL first.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Why don't we do that?
I'll do mine really fast.
Okay.
Alright, so my bargain of the week is coming from Gamefly.com, and it's Call of Duty World of War for $23.74. So if you need another first-person shooter to entertain yourself instead of Modern Warfare 2, you can pick up that game instead. And there it is.
I know a lot of people who still like playing zombie Nazis.
I always thought that was a horrible mode.
I'm not asking you to replay it. I'm just saying that there were people.
People are easily amused.
People like what they like.
I'd rather have my librarian chick with hair as her costume kicking Angel's ass.
Right.
Let's go on the DL, Brian.
Yeah. So on the DL this week, it's both on the PSN and the 360 Xbox Live arcade thingy, whatever it is you guys call that. Matt Hazard, Blood, Bath, and Beyond. There really was nothing else, so...
Well, it looks pretty cool, and I've seen some good reviews for it so far. Sounds like a Metroid-style platformer. I've seen levels where it looks like Mario.
Alright. Yeah, I don't really even know anything about the game other than it really is the best looking thing out there for this week. So. And I also totally forgot about it, so.
Great.
Yeah. So it was high quality this week from me.
Alright, well, I've got my Netflix picks this week is actually multiple, all within the same show. But Saturday Night Live has come to Netflix picks.
Oh.
Not just the first few seasons. They actually have the recent years seasons. You can catch from like 2005 through like 2009. The seasons of Saturday Night Live. I do want to give one disclaimer. Some of the shit is not included. You're not going to find the music, or the live acts. The other problem I had, some of the skits are flat out missing. A lot of the digital shorts are missing. Like Mother Lover wasn't there. The Dear Sister with Shia LaBeouf wasn't there. I just kind of like disappointed in that part, but for the most part, it's cool to be able to catch up. And some of the seasons are very odd. The episodes will be like 20 minutes long, while most of the seasons will have like 50-minute episodes to an hour episodes. So, if you missed it and you don't really care about catching everything from that show, check it out and you'll be able to at least catch up on most of what you missed.
Right, but I mean, if you okay, whatever.
Yeah.
Why? I don't know. There's probably rights issues, but
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe NBC was like, we're not going to give you everything. So.
That's just weird.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So, speaking of Netflix real quick, I'm going to let everybody know the latest news from Netflix. Warner Brothers has now told Netflix they are not allowed to rent out movies of theirs within the first 28 days of release.
Bullshit.
But they're offering Netflix more instant stream material. I don't know about you guys. I love Netflix, but I don't really care about the movies that come in the mail. So that doesn't affect me at all. I'm sure it will some people. I'm more interested in the more instant stream stuff. So the fact that they're adding more as like kind of like to offset the fact that it's going to take like a month for the new releases to come to DVD through Netflix, I'm all for it. If it means I have more choices to watch instantly, it's fine by me.
I just don't. I mean, do you really think that they're going to be making that much more money if they hold off for 28 days? I don't.
They think they will.
You know, like, I mean, is it really going to force people to go out? They're like, well, I can't get it on Netflix, so, I don't know, I better buy it, because, you know, I may not be able to see it in 28 days from now.
Yeah.
I don't know, I just, whatever. Sorry, what I think.
Yeah, who knows? It's kind of weird.
That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
See for what it's worth.
So, who knows?
Anyway.
So I gotta say something very strange. Going on a sports note, Lane Kiffin's headed to USC.
Really?
After 1 year in Tennessee, he's headed to USC to become the head coach.
Oh dear God. That guy has a few screw loose, dude.
No way, I love Lane Kiffin. Anybody who stands up to Al Davis and tells him to fuck off is good in my book. He's like, oh, you want me to resign? How about this? You're going to fire me and pay me the money you owe me.
I will say that, it's not surprising, though. I mean,
if I had a choice between Tennessee or USC, yeah, I'd be going to USC. A lot more money there.
That's true.
Bigger school.
So yeah, that's totally understandable.
Yeah.
All right.
So what's the topic for tonight?
There was a topic for tonight?
No.
Nah.
Anybody want to rant, rave?
A lot of stuff going on with the whole Heavy Rain box art.
Yeah.
I just wonder if, like, the actual people who are involved in the game had anything to do with the box art, because it just seems like a total disconnect from what I played at CES and what is on.
You're talking about the origami figure?
No, I'm talking about the fact that, like, it's all about, like, from the cover it just was like boobs and guns.
Really? The picture I saw on Amazon showed, like, origami.
That was just, like, in the foreground.
Oh, man. It showed origami only on Amazon before, and I thought that cover was perfect. Because it was real relaxed. It wasn't like, it didn't look like you said, action oriented, which everybody's going to get confused because everybody knows it's not.
No. In fact, it's actually kind of bleak. I really enjoyed it, but it was like I was playing. I'm just like, wow.
They updated it on the Amazon site. I'm looking at it now. Oh wow! It's got the 4 people on the cover.
Yeah.
With the girl in the front.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do to sell copies.
I guess. I'm just thinking it was just marketing more than anyone like actually paying attention to who their actual customers were, and B have any clue about the game at all.
If they just left it as that origami in a puddle of water with the rain coming down, it would have been perfect.
Yeah.
Get rid of the people, and that box art's perfect.
Yeah, exactly. It's mysterious. It's,
It makes people go, wait, what's this?
What's this about? Yeah.
It's crazy.
Though I will say, and Ben can probably back me up, like, a lot of the people who are in charge of the demos and whatever, they were not
bright,
not necessarily very knowledgeable about what they were.
Ugh, that's horrible when they hire people. It was funny, that kind of happened at PAX 2008 when I was playing Saints Row 2, and the guy was like, so let me tell you about the controls, and I'm running through just blasting people. He goes, okay, never mind, I guess I don't have to. I'll just stand over here. If you need me, tell me. Like, I was destroying the whole fucking game, like the whole demo part. And I was like, trust me, I've played Saints Row 1 a lot.
Yeah, that's when, that's like how Seth was like, oh yeah, I'll take it easy on you.
Yeah. So the guy thought he had to explain. I was like, you know what? I finally told him, it's like, dude, you want to explain something? Tell me the direction you guys decided to go this time. I was like, you don't have to tell me about the controls and gameplay. I know how that works. So, I wanted to say something. So everybody remembers GamePro, right? Yep. As a kid, that was the magazine everybody read as a younger kid.
Right.
Before you moved on to like EGM and stuff like that. I gotta say, John Davidson taking over the magazine. I picked up the copy this month with the Heavy Rain one. Dude, you want to talk about a complete turnaround for that magazine?
Oh yeah, I think that was what he was going for.
It is. Have you guys read it yet?
No.
Pick up the recent issue. They've got an interview. It's like a 15. I don't know. I might be exaggerating here. I don't think I am though. It's like a 15-page interview with the head guy of Heavy Rain, or the writer of Heavy Rain. And just talking about his life experiences and how that influenced some of the story and stuff. Like, just the whole magazine in general is just so much better now. I'm actually I might subscribe to this.
Yeah, I mean, they were really going for more of a game culture than...
Which is needed.
Yeah.
And I hope people really take a look at this and really give them a shot. Because all the other magazines just do the norm. This is a magazine that's trying to take it a step further, and he looked like the bad guy for a while. I don't know if everybody remembers, he pretty much closed out a bunch of sites that were affiliated with GamePro. Including, what was it, GamerGirl.com.
Yeah.
I remember seeing that tweet from Rachel.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, man, he's cleaning house. But it seems like he's doing the right thing.
Yeah.
I bought the magazine at work the other day, and I was just reading through it, and I was like, wow, this is a magazine I want to read monthly. So.
I wish I could say that, but really, I just don't read the magazines I already get, so.
So yeah, I read all the magazines. I take them on weekend shifts, stuff like that, so.
I'll just wait for the tablet version of it.
Boo.
Yeah, that was actually really cool, the whole tablet thing.
And I'm waiting for the new EGM to come out. I want to see what they do with that.
Yeah, that's gonna be something.
I hope they do it right.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to it as much as I thought I was when I first heard the news. The more I hear about it, the more I'm kind of like iffy on it, but I still want to see what they do with it.
Yeah, no, I'm curious to see what's going to happen. I'm just,
Yeah.
I don't know. What I've been hearing, and I don't really like it too much.
Yeah. So, Burn Notice Season 3.5 starts soon. I gotta catch up on the first half.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You don't watch Burn Notice?
Nope.
Dude. Ugh, killing me. I gotta get you Burn Notice somehow. Dude, that's like one of the best shows on television. Or probably the best show right now on television. How can you listen to the Geek Box and not find out about Burn Notice?
No, I didn't say I didn't know it existed.
I mean, watch it, but you gotta watch it. They just got fucking Bruce Campbell.
Yeah, I know. I am still currently watching way too many shows.
Still the best line ever. With Bruce Campbell, and it was, "You want a beer?" You kidding? Dude, he's fucking great in that show.
God, you're funny.
So, anybody got anything else they want to bring up? Let the listeners know about.
No.
No, not really. Except that I recently just got from GameFly Mario Galaxy and the God of War collection, so I have a couple games to play.
Nice. God of War collection was just $30 on Amazon about a week ago. So I got it and traded on Goozex for $50 worth of points. But so Ben, you gonna join me in Frostwolf?
In for what?
Wow.
No.
Dude, you know you want to.
Give in.
What's that?
You know you want to.
Oh God. What is this, like peer pressure or something like that?
You know you want to.
I know you want to, man. I know you need the crack. I know you need the war crack, man.
Don't you though?
I don't know. I mean, it's not like I don't. It's not like I don't miss it. It's just that.
Don't be scared.
I want to play something else for a while.
Don't be scared.
Don't be scared. Oh God.
So.
Well, this has been uncomfortable long enough.
All right. Well, we'll leave Ben alone for a while.
Yeah, right. You call me and be like, "Come on, man, join me."
That just sounds gay.
Well, you're the one that texted me like, "Dude, your Xbox is on." I'm like, "What?"
Yeah, dude. What the fuck was up with that?
I was gonna play a game right before I was gonna leave for my flight to Vegas. Apparently, I thought I'd turn it off, but I didn't.
That was funny. I was in game night and Mario was like, "Ben's Xbox has been on since he left," and I was like, I hadn't been on the whole time, so I was like, "Oh shit."
And that's when you text me. I'm like, "What?" So I called my sister. I'm like, "Yeah, can you turn on my Xbox, please?"
Yeah, that was a funny conversation, at least from this end, because he was like, "What?" You're like, "My Xbox. Can you turn it off?" Yeah, that was funny for me.
Which sister was that? I'm just kidding.
My older one with the kid.
Messing, dude.
God.
Oh, that joke will never get old for me.
No, not for you. No.
No.
I've been doing that for years.
How long have we known each other?
2003? 2002?
I think 2002.
Mm-hmm. That's when I joined the Soupy Forum, so.
Mm-hmm.
Better watch out. We're gonna be getting on a tangent of Korean music. CLM Minzy, please don't go! Best song ever.
Oh God.
Listen
Speaking
to the
of
end.
which, though, Samsung, there's one guy that was showing off one of the Samsung products was showing K-pop videos, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Was Brian there to watch him too?
No, Brian left that day. This was day 4, where I was like, whatever, I'm gonna run around and look at things myself.
Samsung makes sense. That's a Korean company.
Yeah. So, this one guy, he was showing Boa Energetic.
Dude, is that a video now?
What's that?
That's actually a music video?
Yeah.
Pump it up so energetic. I don't think y'all ever get it.
Anyways, they were playing that, and then right afterward, which was Girl Generation's Genie.
Yeah! G, baby.
I just wanted to throw up. I seriously did.
So yeah, let me explain myself, because everybody who's following me on Twitter knows I've been pumping up this song by Seal and Minty called Please Don't Go. I was at work.
Song sucks.
And SBS has this music cafe they show between shows sometimes. This thing came on like 5 or 6 times, and I got hooked. I was like, this song's now, I'm just enjoying the shit out of it. Let's keep listening to it. So I've been listening to it nonstop since then, pretty much. So for anybody who wants to know what it is, I'm going to try to put it on at the end of this show, so make sure you listen to it after we say peace. I gotta find a program to do it, but we'll find a way to do it. But I think we're good till next week.
Yep.
I forgot to say, even at the intro, this is our first show of 2010.
Oh, really?
That's
Wow.
not CES related, I mean.
No, that's cool though.
Yeah, our first actual, normal, regular podcast. Not a special edition.
Oh, that's right. We didn't do one last week.
Because you guys were flying out and stuff, and I was kind of like, nah, just let it.
Well, I was already at David's. Brian was flying out the next day.
But it was just better. You guys were going to record at least 2 while you were there, so.
Yeah.
It worked out. So, you guys know where to hit us up. Twitter.com, Facebook.com, except for Brian. Pwn.com.
Yeah, I'm the smart one.
Quiglin, Church4252, and I'm G Nitro. Don't forget to hit up iTunes, rate and review us, same with the Zoom Marketplace.
Yep.
We need all the help we can get to get more listeners.
Certainly do.
Hope you enjoyed me finally being back.
Tell your friends.
Yeah. Just blast it over a loudspeaker at work. That'll work. You won't get fired, I promise.
Oh, God.
So, I gotta say one thing about Bayonetta that made me laugh. Before we go, I got to this one part in the game, and these tentacles come up out of the ground. And I was like, really? This really is Japan, the video game. And she even says, tentacles? It's always tentacles. And I was like, ah!
You had to pause the game, laugh.
Oh, that's hilarious. It just had to be tentacles. I was like, oh man, this game is so Japanese. So, check out Bayonetta. Check out my review. Gonna be up soon. And we will see y'all next week for episode 58. We are out. Peace.
Peace.
Write it down, motherfucker.
What?
This is, you know this is, when 너와 마주치면 내 가슴을 rollercoaster ride 정신없이 흔들리다 결국 제자리로 wow up and down yes I'm going down 쉬지 않고 매일 돌고 도는 우리 사이 깔리고 정신없어 let's get down 곁에 있을 때면 생각 없이 웃기만 하다가 잠시라도 떨어지면 슬퍼져 난 미쳐나봐 tell me why 우리도 대체 왜 이래야만 하는 건지 너도 내 생각과 같은 건지 bring it My mind is out of control I just can't take it no more Tonight I promise you girl I gotta see Don't go 내 곁에 stay 오늘 밤만은 혼자 있기 싫어 Please don't go 그대의 stay 널 향한 내 맘이 영원할 수 있게 My baby 이 밤에 접혀 끝까지 Let's fly 아침에 떠오를 때까지 One step and two step to the left One step and two step to the right Yes I'm the baddest female song city ever had 조심스레 니만 전하기만 해 말해봐 내가 알 수 있게 머물고파 Tonight 그대 곁에 잠 못 드는 밤에 난 너무 긴데 내 맘 안다면 why you wanna leave me 여자라 먼저 참아 말 못해 Touch me hold me love me don't tease 난 솔직한 게 좋아 그냥 내 마음은 그대 맘 먹고 다가서면 너는 부담스레 피해 round and round Yes we going round and round 기다림에 지쳐만가는 내 모습 하루하루 반복되는 우리들 Bring it My mind is out of control I just can't take it no more Tonight I promise you girl 난 너무 불안했죠 when I miss you 날 떠날까봐 두려운 마음뿐인데 이 밤은 아름다워 when I'm